We're back at the beach house. Tonight, it's a full house.
I want you guys to meet each other. Tennis boy, this is slave to mistresses, right?
Suspected predators online, targeting children for sex. And even he knows what happens next.
We're both gonna get arrested.
What?
Who else came calling? A man meeting a boy who told him he's 14. Wait till you hear what he wanted.
What's up with the cameras? What's the police officer doing here?
Get off the ground now!
A television technology teacher who learned something new about hidden cameras.
How old are you? Too old for this.
And a man carrying a badge and packing his own arsenal, locked and loaded.
There was probably an angel sitting on everybody's shoulder that night.
It's an all-new investigation. Chris Hansen with To Catch a Predator. We've had our share of scary visitors during our investigations, but no one quite like the man you're going to meet tonight. Good evening and welcome to Dateline. I'm Stone Phillips. We're back in Florida, where over the course of our 4-day investigation, 21 suspected predators showed up at Dateline's house on the beach. Some brought candy, some brought condoms, but one man brought something we didn't expect. A warning, some of what you are about to see and hear is explicit. Here's Chris Hansen.
Who wouldn't want to visit Flagler Beach? This small, idyllic spit of land on Florida's east coast attracts thousands of visitors every year.
Out.
I'm not running.
On the ground.
I'm not running.
Get in here.
But some of the visitors you'll meet tonight aren't just coming for the sun, sand, and surf.
Hands behind your back.
As you'll soon see, some seem ready to make waves, some of them potentially dangerous. Flagler Beach, it seems, is a town ready to take on potential sex predators. Officer Kevin Pineda explains the kinds of complaints his department has been hearing.
Older gentlemen going to our beach, not much as a crime as just staring at people. When they start making advances towards, the young generation in our city, it causes concern.
Having seen Dateline's investigations, Pineda decided to conduct his own experiment. He set up his own decoy profile online in local chat rooms, posing as a 14-year-old girl named Jenna, screen name Flagler Beauty, 14 female.
Within about 5-10 minutes, the screen was just cluttered with instant messages, emails. It was just unbelievable.
Over just 2 days, Pineda received messages from more than 100 people, mostly older men, and their intent was unmistakable.
Oral first. I love oral.
Want to meet up, baby?
So have you ever been touching your legs, your breasts, slowly?
I'd tear your little
I wish you was here to play with my
Having witnessed the problem firsthand, Pineda asked the police chief if he could invite perverted justice to Flagler Beach.
And how did he respond?
He was a little weary at first. He told me to do my research on it, contact other departments that actually use perverted justice.
And what'd you find?
Absolutely nothing but just overwhelming joy from other departments that have actually utilized their services.
So Chief Roger Free gave his consent.
Did you have any fears going in?
Yeah, if something went wrong, of course, it would be all over the place.
Any regrets?
None whatsoever.
So last December, Dateline and Perverted Justice set up an investigation in this beachfront house, and it's going to get crowded. Some men even coming 2 at a time. Here comes a 25-year-old psychology student named Safraz Khan. Weeks before he arrived at our house, Khan, who uses the screen name TennisBoy213, took 3 years off his age and began speaking to a perverted justice decoy who told him she's a 13-year-old female.
Do we have a way to call that guy?
Dateline pays Perverted Justice to do what it normally does, set up profiles in chat rooms that appear to be from underage teens, in this case ages 13 to 15, who are curious about sex. In his chat, Khan asks the girl if she's a virgin and if she likes older guys. He writes,
I would make love to you for hours.
Then Khan, the student, becomes the teacher, advising her on such matters as erections, masturbation, oral sex, sexual positions, and how sex for her may hurt at first because she's a virgin. But he clearly knows what he's doing is illegal.
I'm kind of afraid to come see you, because I could go to jail if I touched you. You're a minor.
But later, he sends along a picture of his genitals and says he'll bring lots of condoms. He makes a date online to come to the girl's house when she says she'll be alone. Now he's here.
You can come in. Hi.
Khan is walking into a house loaded with hidden cameras, a Dateline crew, and members of Perverted Justice. He appears to suspect there's more here than meets the eye.
You can come in and sit down if you want.
No, that's alright. You're wondering who I talk to on the phone.
On the phone?
Yeah.
Because he's wary, I decide to make an early appearance.
You can come in here and sit down for a minute if you want.
I need to talk to you for a minute. Why don't you have a seat right there, please? What's going on?
I'm sorry
You're sorry for what?
that I did this.
But remember, we told you it was going to get crowded. That's because our next visitor is very close by.
He's going to be here in just a minute, so it's going to get interesting.
Meanwhile, I continue to have my conversation with Tennis Boy.
And what did you do exactly?
I came to meet someone that was underage.
And why did you do that?
I don't know.
It sure seemed like you knew what you wanted during this chat.
And we're out of time because our next visitor is here.
Copy that. Stay low. The next guy is right outside the house scoping, making the turn.
The result, a To Catch a Predator First. Our decoy invites him inside.
Why don't you come in over here and stand right over here at the bar? How are you? Good, good. Please, come here. I want you guys to meet each other. This is Tennis Boy 213. And Tennis Boy, this is Slave to Mistresses, right? Yeah. What are you doing here?
Actually, it's pretty clear to us what he's doing here and who he is. It's all in his online chat. 26-year-old Yazan As4 uses the screen name Slave to Mistresses. That gives you an idea what's on his mind. He's a former member of a Jordanian basketball team and now a student and personal trainer. Like the previous man, As4 chatted with a decoy who told him she was 13. But unlike Khan, As4 mostly wanted the girl to do things to him. We can't get too detailed, but we can say he prefers to be treated like a dog, and also a toilet. We'll have to leave it at that. He sends live video of himself naked and wearing a dog collar, along with a link to a website that illustrates what he's talking about. So what's he have to say now that he's alongside another potential predator, just like two guys at the bar?
What are you doing here tonight?
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, it sure seems like you had a lot of plans in this chat.
Can I ask a question? Sure. Is my family going to have to know about this?
Why are you so concerned about your family knowing?
Because this is something that would just ruin my life.
Well, you made the decision to come in here, but I'm going to get back with you in a minute because I have a couple questions for you. What were you planning on doing here tonight? Did you bring your collar with you? No. What is all this slave talk in here? And you're saying all this to a girl who said she was 13?
13?
13, yes. What is all this about?
I don't want to have sex.
Well, that's not what you say here. Is that you in those pictures? Got a collar on there.